Hello, friends, and welcome to Shutty Uppy, Let's Talk King and Queens podcast. My name is Steve Lant, and we have an outstanding show for you today now that we're started. I'm joined by my co-host, Mr. Dusty Salisbury, who is finally back on Facebook. Dusty, welcome back to the real world. How are you?
What is up, you demented old circus monkeys? I am doing great tonight. Yes, I am finally back. After my Facebook had just got hacked, I had to create a new one. It's bullcrap. No contact support for Facebook. It's ridiculous. Can't even contact enemies. It's ridiculous.
No, that is ridiculous. It's like, just like AI now or something.
Right?
So, yeah. So welcome back to Facebook, even though you have to like literally recreate everything.
Yeah, 15 years of being on Facebook and not like violating any community guidelines, and then someone hacks my account and disables it.
That's the price of getting famous, I guess.
Someone from my TikTok going over there and hacking my Facebook.
Probably.
But
How many TikToks followers you got?
almost 170,000 now.
There you go. There's always going to be a hater. There's definitely a hater or two in there.
Right.
I'm also joined by my other lovely co-host, Miss Jenna Maureen, who I don't know, who is one of three wives apparently.
I'm by far the coolest wife. I'm concert wife, not Coliseum wife. Concert wife.
Oh,
Dougie's
concert.
dream.
It's specific to concerts.
Yes.
But I cook,
Gotcha.
so I don't know.
I know. So she's way better than me.
And that other lovely voice you hear is our guest this week. It's I screwed up her actual name, so we're going to call her Alex Montali.
Yes.
All right, there we go. See, I told you I was going to probably screw it up. So Alex, I have her bio right here, and I lost it, of course. All right, here we go. She was born and raised in Astoria, New York. Her parents came to America from Greece in the 1970s and lived in New York until she was 25, where she moved to Texas since her husband was in the Army. She currently lives in South Carolina with her husband and three daughters and works as an operations manager for a financial wealth company.
Nice.
Jenna and her sister, or Jenna and Alex's sister, were visiting last week and realized that having sister wives is a great idea. Her husband thinks not so much, though. So
Not in any weird way, though. I just want to clarify.
Just helping with the kids and just all the things except for the bedrooms.
Gotcha. Clarify that. That's good to clarify. So welcome to the show, Alex. Thanks a lot for coming on and taking the time.
Thank you for having me. This is exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And, we were talking a little bit before the show since we were having some technical difficulties, even though it's our 50th episode.
All my fault.
It's not all your fault. It's not all your fault. It's nobody's fault.
Hey, I have them all the time.
Yeah,
True.
we've had a lot worse, I think. So, we haven't had any ratings or reviews, so we can't read those. But if you want to get your rating and review read on the episode, just go to Apple Podcasts and submit a review.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
definitely appreciate it. So, are you excited? Are you nervous? What, Alex?
I'm both. I don't want to get questions wrong. That's my main concern. I don't want to fail the test.
Well, listen. For the 50 episodes, I've majority of the time it's me doing it, but every once in a while Jenna does it, and this is the every once in a while episode.
Well, and I only was able to watch them today because I couldn't find anything on Hulu. No, I don't have Hulu. I couldn't find anything on Amazon or Netflix or Disney or whatever. So I had to re-download Apple TV and then pay for the premium of Peacock so I can watch it on there. And I was like, what the heck is going on?
She's dedicated. I like
I made it happen, yes. And I watched it three
That's
times
right.
today. So
That's great. That's great.
Good.
Jenna's going to throw you some curveballs, I'm sure, but let's hope.
I know, I'm nervous.
Let's hope that you have to have some multiple
Oh,
choice because
yes.
we love
No.
Jenna's
Yes.
multiple
Yes,
choice.
Jenna, multiple choice.
no.
I'm old now. I can't remember everything.
She's famous for her multiple choice.
Yeah. We love Jenna's
And I won't cheat, I promise.
All right, so we are going to do season 8, episode 20. titled Fourplay, Four Play. Written by Michael J. Whitehorn, David Litt, and Liz Ashtroff. Directed by Rob Schiller, and it originally aired on May 1st, 2006. Episode synopsis: Doug and Deacon discover they have more in common with each other's wives than their own, so they start hanging out with each other's wives as well.
So perfect.
Yeah.
Before we begin, we have to explain why this episode is so perfect. So Mike and Alex have a lot in common, and then Chris, her husband, and myself have a lot in common. So like Mike hated going to the Machine Gun Kelly concert, and I hated going to the Chris Stapleton concert with him, and
I would have loved to go to
Alex would have loved to
Right.
go, and then Chris was like, I would have loved to go to the Machine Gun Kelly concert. So we were like, oh my gosh, it's perfect.
That's funny. That's awesome. Yeah, so you guys should have pulled what Deacon and Doug did in the episode.
Mike
and
didn't
just-
stay here long enough, so we're gonna coordinate that.
All right. How far away do you guys live from each other?
2.5 hours.
Oh, that's not
So,
bad.
no. So
That's
we
not bad.
originally met in Columbia, South Carolina. We were stationed there about,
11 years ago, or 12.
12 years ago.
Mhm.
And then right after that, we both got stationed in Colorado together. So we were there. And then we got stationed over here. They got stationed in Louisiana. And then they came back to the South in South Carolina. So now we are much closer again, and we're happy. So
Very
Oh.
happy.
we have all our kids are like the same age. So it's like literally we have our two middle kids are literally 2 months apart exactly. December 10th.
Well, Matthew and Carla are like 5 days apart.
Yeah. So it's just
Jeez.
it was crazy meeting. And at first we didn't like each other because when we first met, I was like, oh my gosh, it's this girl from New York. And
And I
then
was like, look at this
oh my
beautiful
God.
blonde.
girl from California.
Like, oh, Chris is gonna fall in love with her, and look at maybe he is slowly.
I highly doubt that. But anyway, so it was fun. It was funny. We
This
became
is
the
great.
best of friends. So
Nice.
That's awesome. What made you guys become friends if you didn't like her, if you didn't like each other?
I think it was just the very first meeting that we were like, oh God, we are not gonna like each other. And then
Well, we were kind of forced because we were like backyard neighbors,
yeah.
and then we
Oh,
moved,
okay.
and our kids had already met, and then they just constantly wanted to hang out, and then we were like down the road from each other, and so
That's awesome.
yeah,
All right.
were stuck
well,
together.
I'm looking forward to. I can already see the friendship, so I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to hearing it on the episode. So Jenna, I'm gonna let you just do your thing.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna ask all the questions. We'll have to do some, and so will Dusty.
All right.
Okay,
all right.
so I'll start off then. All right, question number 1. What number was the one and only clock hand on?
Oh my God, Jenna.
are you serious
Okay.
right
Dang.
now?
I have not looked at these questions. I'm going to be honest with you. I have not
Yeah, I
looked
haven't
at these
either.
Questions, and this is probably by far the most messed up question you've ever asked.
I remember her saying, "There's only one hand."
Yeah. What number was
No,
it?
that's a terrible question. Oh my-
That is
Oh
a.
my
that-
God.
I'm gonna
I
just
can't believe you
yes
asked
and
that.
say 8.
Oh, you're so close.
Close. Yeah, you were
Seven.
close.
7. Good job.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a
Wow,
curveball
Jen.
That was a
question.
curveball. Jeez, man. I thought you loved me, man.
Yeah.
I show no mercy.
No,
No, she
I
doesn't.
see that.
She
Now
doesn't show
I'm like
any mercy.
sweating for real.
It's okay. I started sweating minutes ago when our computers weren't working. So, all right. Question number 2. How many steps was Doug at the beginning of the episode when he was looking at his watch?
Oh, I think he said 32 and he had to slow down.
So this was back in 06. They had step counters back then. I feel like that was like.
I think it was like just a pedometer, like those old school ones with
Mhm.
nothing
okay.
else on there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That was funny. I was kind of like, holy crap. But I don't know. It was only 16 years ago. I guess they had that.
I
All
just
right.
liked how he said, "Whoa, I gotta slow it." Oh, Doug. This is why I love him. Okay. Question 3. What is the name of the girl Carrie was complaining about on the phone?
Oh my.
Oh my god.
I'm looking through all these questions and I'm like, holy crap! Like half of these are like, damn.
What happens if I fail this test? I'm scared now.
I'll still be friends with you.
Oh god, I don't know, but I just remember that she has bad hair. I remember that about her.
Yep. Yep.
don't
I
know.
guess I'm gonna have to do
Can I have multiple choice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do some good ones.
All right.
Yes.
Jenna Persifona,
Oh my god.
Karen, Julie.
I think Julie.
Yeah.
What did you just say? Alex, Jenna,
Right.
Steve?
And Julie.
Come up with the hardest names.
I should have
What was that second name you said?
Persifona.
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 There's a name, but I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. I don't know.
Oh my god.
No, you said it right. That's a
Is that
great
how you
name.
say? Is that how you
Is
say
it really?
Oh wow.
I don't know why that popped in my head, but it did.
I didn't even think that was a name.
No, it's a legit name.
I thought it sounded like more like an instrument.
I can't. I'm just proud of myself that I pronounced that correctly.
Oh my gosh.
Jenna. Oh my god.
My brain is weird.
You've been around
Yeah.
Greek people. I think it was like your inner Greek coming.
Her inner Greek coming out?
Yeah.
It is. I'm obsessed with Greek food now. Ever since I met her years ago. So.
Oh, Greek food
Oh,
is
that's
so
funny.
good.
It
So
really
good.
is good. All right, question 4. So this is a 2-parter, Alex.
Uh-oh.
All right, so now this is after Carrie was like on the phone and Arthur was like, "Hey, can fix this problem. Let me tell you
Yeah.
about this, like how I solved this problem." That I have. So, what show did Arthur work on and when?
I know this. Sesame Street from March 1976 to mid-March 1976.
Yeah.
So-
I've had 200 jobs. I'm like, oh Jesus. 200
in
jobs.
Arthur fashion, I love it.
Yeah. It's so
Oh my
funny how
God.
he said it.
That show's still on, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sesame Street.
Yep.
it's still on.
They've been adding a lot of new characters to the
Really?
show. Oh yeah.
A lot of colors.
They got I think a kid with a puppet with Down syndrome, I believe.
Really?
Like yeah, it's been good. They've been adding some good characters in there.
Wow. Yeah,
Nah.
because they've been on for, it's got to be, well, obviously it's almost got to be over 50 years,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Forever.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Well,
Now is
gotta
it
be
on
if Arthur was
HBO
in it.
now?
Do what?
Ever
Is it
since
still
I
on
was a kid,
PBS?
it's been on.
Ever since you were, yeah.
Mhm.
I think it is on PBS still.
Yeah.
Is it?
My kids have never seen it. I mean, they've seen like stuff with Elmo, but
Well, yeah, Elmo, right? Tickle Me Elmo.
yeah.
That was huge back in that. What was it, the 90s? 90s, right?
I think no, it was it the 90s? I thought it was the early thousands.
Yeah, because Carla had a
Yeah.
Tickle Me Elmo, or she had this actual like Elmo reclining chair, and you press the button, and he would do the laughing and all that, and it was so annoying. So then I just put the batteries back in. I was just like, he broke.
That would happen with the Cookie Monster. Actually, when we lived in South Carolina, I would walk down the stairs. There was a Cookie Monster, and I'd walk down the stairs, and it would just turn on, and it'd be like, "Ha, cha 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 cha." What the frick was that?
Ooh, cookie.
Oh, my God. That's great.
I used to be able to do all the voices from Sesame Street.
Okay, now we have to
Oh,
hear
yeah?
one.
Oh, I don't know if I
Oh,
used to be
you
really
just put
good
yourself
at
on the
Elmo.
spot.
Do
Yeah,
Elmo.
I did. I didn't think about
I
that.
want to hear it.
All right. Hold on. That tickles.
Wow. That was actually pretty damn good.
Yeah.
That was really, really good.
My daughter hates it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Freaks her out.
Mm-hmm. So then don't do that.
That is funny. That was really
Oh my
good. I'm impressed. You impressed me.
I did not think that was gonna be able to come out good.
No, that was really good, man. That was not, and that was like not an add-in. That was not
Yeah.
like a button I hit. That was actually Dusty.
We can attest. All right.
What?
Question 5.
Go talk to mom.
Oh, we can do that. Okay, just in case one of my kids.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Well, that's okay. Grace is sitting in here the whole time. She's like, "Are you recording me?"
What's up, Grace?
She just
Grace.
she loves Miss Alex, so she
I love her too. I wish she was here.
All right, question 5. What is? I don't know why you're talking. All right, what is the movie Doug wanted to see when they got to the movie theater? What was it called?
Blood Thieves 2.
Correct.
Blood Thieves 2.
Blood Thieves 2.
You gotta know what happens to your body if there's no blood.
All right, question 6. What movie did Kelly and Deacon want to see?
Bon Vivant.
That's
You like that? You like it?
That was great.
Thank you.
He can speak Greek, so I know that was more French.
That was French.
But if he can speak Greek, she probably got the accents down really well. Obviously, I knew.
I
that was French.
I know what I practiced that so I can say it for the show.
It's funny, that movie that what was that movie about the Greek family?
My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yes, when
That's
I
funny.
was little, when I watched that, I used to believe that Windex could kill anything.
No, you know
Like,
why?
acting.
You know why they use Windex? It's not really Windex. In Greece, when you get alcohol in the bottle, it's blue.
Yeah.
Really?
And they have a blue one and a green one. I don't know. I have no idea why, but
When
I
you
think
oh,
that's
you
why
mean
they
like
just
like
used it.
rubbing alcohol?
Yeah,
Oh.
so I think they just
okay.
used it Windex so they can make fun of us.
Oh my god.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
That's funny.
But it's actually pretty accurate, that movie.
Oh man.
I've never. Am I the only one who hasn't seen
What?
Oh,
Then
it's a
it-
great
Oh
movie.
my gosh, it's a really good
Oh.
movie.
it? Now I'm gonna have to watch
Yeah.
it.
Oh
Now I'm
yeah,
gonna
the guy
have to watch
goes
Yeah.
up to the Greek family and he's like, "Well, I'm a vegetarian or a vegan or something." She goes, "You don't eat meat?" And then he's like, "No." She goes, "It's okay. We have lamb. You cannot
That's
eat meat
awesome.
when you're Greek. No way."
Oh,
That's
that's
funny.
awesome. I actually went to a birthday party this past weekend, and it was a lot of Greek food and stuff, and people from Greece and everything.
That sounds
So,
good.
What did you eat?
What did I eat? I don't remember.
know
Some
what
sort
you
of
ate.
shish kebab thing.
Souvlakia?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Oh my
that's
God.
what it was. And what else?
Did
We
you
had
have-
some sort of it was like a Greek sausage, maybe.
I don't know, probably Lucanico.
I don't know. Yeah, that sounds familiar. But the desserts, oh my god, the desserts. Unfortunately we had to leave, but I was piling my plate up with all the. I love like baklava and all that.
Oh, I made
So
you some
good.
when you came, Jenna. I made some for my wife.
That was the way to my heart, and it's food.
And there was also something similar to it. I think it was milk pie. They call it. in
Galatopica?
English?
No, I know what you had. Galactoburico. It was like custard and
Yes.
filo on top with syrup.
I'm loving your
Yeah.
accent.
So good.
Like seriously, like I'm loving that accent.
So
Hey baby, I like Greek accent.
that's what it is, Galactoburico. And my Chris's uncle calls it booty call because he can't say Galactoburico. So he calls it, and my mom's name is Stacy. So she always makes it for him. So he's like, "Oh, can I have some of Stacy's booty call?" Love it. I don't want to hear that again.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Jesse,
That's
you're
awesome.
cracking
No,
me up.
it was a great. It
I'm
was a
sorry.
great time, and like, just the people were just so friendly and everything. You know, like it was just awesome.
They were all
Awesome
talking
time.
about you in Greek, probably. I'm sure.
Probably, but
Seriously,
they were nice. They were nice about it. At least I don't know.
her family is just, I mean, amazing. Like, I love all her family. I've met
Oh, thank you.
parents, sisters. They're just,
That's right. You've met everybody. They've all been down here.
they're just wonderful.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Now, do they still live in New York?
Yeah, they all do.
Oh, okay.
She was just up there not just a few weeks ago.
When was it? Yeah, middle of June. No, well, first week of June. I was there for a couple of weeks.
Wow.
Oh, and I passed by a laundromat and it said King of Queens, and I took a picture when I was driving. I'm like, I have to send this to Jenna.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny.
All right,
Awesome.
Steve, you want to move on to do the next questions?
Sure. And keep in mind, Jenna wrote these questions, not me.
Now I'm like super nervous because
You've been doing really good. It was just that first one. I just have to throw that one in there.
All right. So Arthur, which I think is probably the funniest part of this whole episode, is Arthur's interaction with the barista and the people who work at the coffee shop. So he's there and he overhears or he eavesdrops on the barista. So what was the name of the guy the barista went out with?
Steve.
There we go.
Nice.
Good name. Good name.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good guy to me. Steve the dentist. I can't believe you're asking this. How much was Arthur's check that bounced?
Was it $1.20 or $1.25?
Oh, you're so close.
Close.
26?
It was $1 plus Jackie Robinson's number.
Oh God, I don't know these things.
I'm trying to think of Mariano Rivera.
No, I don't know.
No.
Of course, my husband would
right.
know. 24?
Oh, flip it.
Oh, switch them.
Flip it.
42.
No.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
$1.42.
Oh, I thought you said 22, and I was like, no, he said
$1.42.
I should've-
That's a mean question, Jenna.
I know all these numbers.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
is.
realize.
guys.
Yeah, who was Mike writing these? Because Mike's the numbers.
I
guy.
know, so am I. So I should have remembered all these things. But see, I'm the number.
We talked about this last
Another
time.
Another
She does
thing that you and
numbers.
Mike have in
I
common.
know.
Oh my gosh. They have I'm like I've said before, I'm always the guy in all of our friends. I'm always the guy, more like the guy. Just
Oh, Jenna, you're funny.
it's true though. It's so bad. Mike is the one who has to nag me. I don't do the nagging. Mike nags me.
I don't do nag. I don't nag anymore either. I'm like, whatever. I changed my ways. I became more like Jenna.
Mike still nags me. Okay, and moving on. Question 8.
All right, here we go. Question
Oh,
9.
question 9.
Where is the second place that Deacon and Carrie? This is a two-parter. Where did Deacon and Carrie go, and where did Doug and Kelly go?
Doug and Kelly went go-kart racing. And then
Okay.
Deacon and Carrie, did they go to the restaurant?
That's
Or is this
later
someone
on.
else
No.
before that? Hold on.
They're still at they're leaving the theater at this point, and they see something on the wall.
Salsa dancing?
No,
Oh, that's the next
No,
one.
that's more. Okay, hold on. Oh, to the director questionnaire or something, whatever it's called.
Yep.
That thing.
I'll give you that
Yeah.
one. International Film Festival.
Yes, I was totally right.
You're right in my book. And then you already said this one. When Deacon and Carrie go salsa dancing, what restaurant did Doug and Kelly go to?
Oh,
you want the restaurant? Oh my God,
No.
you are
you don't
brutal
have to say the
tonight.
name of the restaurant. You don't have
the chips and salsa. I wrote it down, but I can't cheat because my notes are over there, but I'm not looking. But I did write down the name, I think. But
Oh,
anyway,
you can cheat.
cheat?
Yeah,
go ahead
everybody
and
looks
cheat.
at their notes.
No, but Jenna will
I
be very
don't look
disappointed.
notes. When I was
No,
a kid,
I don't want to
I don't
disappoint my
look at
wife.
notes. I'm just saying.
I took notes. I don't want, but I asked you before, and she does not. She does not like when people look at their notes. I'll take the hit for that one. I won't get that one right.
But you had it. You said chips and salsa. So
Yeah.
It's the next.
Yeah, but you have the name of the place on here.
Well, because it kind of threw me for a loop. Mario's Mexican restaurant,
Oh, see, I was going to say where we went for dinner.
Oh,
Something to
yeah.
say.
Mario,
Mario's, Italian.
Italian.
So
Yeah,
I was like, Mario's Mexican restaurant. That's interesting.
that's a good point, though.
There's not a lot of
Especially when
Mexican
you're in
area.
New York and there's Italians. I just would have. It just threw me off.
He was
I
Mexican.
knew a guy in
and
high
Italian.
school whose name was Mario.
Apparently, only in New York are there Italians, according to Jenna.
No, I just know there's a lot of Italians in New York. Alex
You just
is married
alienated the
to an
Italian
Italian
audience.
New Yorker. So
That's it. Just take it off my wedding, my marriage. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. All right. We just lost the Italian audience, Jenna. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We love you out there. Here we go. What did Doug leave in Kelly's car?
Oh, his sweater, I think. No.
Close enough. His jacket.
Oh, his jacket. Okay.
Yeah. And what was Carrie making for dinner?
Ravioli,
Oh
There you
yeah.
go.
and he had to eat salad.
Oh, I had carbs today. All right. Dusty, you want to take the last three?
Sure. Question number 13. What were the two basketball teams the guy asked Arthur who he should place a bet on?
Oh, the Nets and the Spurs.
Very good.
Yeah, nice.
Very good.
That
You
I
a big
remember.
basketball fan, Alex?
No. I mean, I used to watch when I was younger, but I don't.
You a big sports fan in general or no?
No, my husband was too much of a fanatic. Jenna knows that, and it's just like I didn't want anything to do with being around him when he was watching sports. He used to watch the Jets and the Mets
Oh.
and the Knicks,
Oh.
and they all suck. And he just
well, he watches whatever sport is on. Like it could be like bowling and he's watching it.
well, he doesn't watch. He really doesn't watch anything anymore.
Not
but,
anymore, no.
yeah,
But back in the
You
day,
sound like my wife.
he was watching
every
everything.
game. Yeah,
That's all right.
and I was
though.
raising my
It's not wrong.
children, so
Oh,
She wasn't bitter at all. I swear.
all right. All right. We hit a nerve. Gotcha. We'll move on.
yes, let's move on. I've changed.
Yeah. All right. Question number 14. What does Carrie give to Doug to calm him down?
Oh, pudding. What else did she say?
It also starts with a P.
Oh, did she say pasta or no?
No.
Mm-mm.
Trying to make the shape.
It's like you're making a heart.
Well, I mean, kind of like, wait. If you go that way, Dusty.
I wrote this down too. Dang it!
It's kind of hard making that.
I don't know.
Think,
She says-
German.
Huh?
Think German.
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
German?
Yeah.
You can dip it in cheese and mustard.
Oh, pretzels.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, last question.
Oh my god.
All right. Question number 15. What did Doug say he was going to ask the guy a question about when he is out with Deacon and Carrie at the end of the episode? It's a long question.
It is a long question.
Oh,
It's
Pepe
a-
Le Pew.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I wrote that one down too.
Yay, good job. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
You made it through, Alex.
I did. Dang,
You
Jenna,
feel better
you're
now?
you're
She's
tough.
brutal. She's a savage.
I don't play when it comes to King Queens, okay?
No, she don't.
No, she
I
don't
have
at
no
all.
idea.
Alex, what do you think of her tattoo, her latest tattoo?
Which one is your latest one? What's the last one?
My King Queens one. Remember I said you went to Universal?
Oh, that's so funny.
Because I
Yeah,
just
I like-
got it. And Chris
I like
was
Jenna's
like,
tattoo.
Chris was like, "What did you do?"
My husband.
Yeah. He
My
said it
husband
in his face. He didn't actually say it, but he said it in his face, and then Mike translated for him.
He secretly loves it. You should get an MGK one.
Oh Jesus!
Maybe.
I heard he's going back to rap.
Oh god, I hope he doesn't.
That's what I heard. I don't know how true
Don't
it is.
burst my bubble and my heart.
He already got his ass stomped
Jen,
on the
I-
ground.
I personally, we'll just. leave it at that.
Well, if
Anyway.
you're like Mike, you don't like his music.
The station I listen to is an alternative station, and they play his song all the time. So I'm like kind of
Wait, which
kind of
song?
over it.
All of them?
I don't freaking know what it is.
Aren't it?
I don't fucking.
I don't know if I've ever even heard a song of his, Jenna.
It just. I
I
know
would.
that.
Alex, if we had the video of this, that would have been awesome. That
I
was
know,
a
right?
great reaction by Alex.
I'm a weirdo. Okay, I know nobody
support
likes
you.
this music, but I do, and I listen to it all
Well,
the time.
I
Apparently, a
support
lot
you
of
loving
people do
him.
because, yeah, we support you. We just don't support him.
It's true. But yeah, I mean, I must not be too
Please.
crazy because he does sell out his concerts. So
Yeah, and he's
I
dating
don't mind
Megan
his
Fox.
music. I think it's pretty good.
Well, I saw him in a really cool movie, Jenna. Remember?
Oh gosh,
What
Bird
movie was
Box.
that?
it was the bad,
Oh,
the Motley Crue one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I actually love that movie.
I love
Did you
that
now? I bet you
movie.
Yeah.
loved the first scene.
Oh,
that-
yeah.
oh, God.
I know. Where are?
All right, moving on.
Oh, well, actually, we watched
Chris
that.
was watching that with his 3 wives. He
With the 3 wives.
No.
He's like, "Oh, we have to watch this movie." I'm like, "Okay."
And I didn't
Isn't that
realize
awkward?
Machine Gun Kelly was in it, and I was like, "Is that Machine Gun Kelly?"
Oh my
He
gosh.
plays
no.
he plays Tommy Lee,
yeah, he
right?
does.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, our kids were all up here hanging out, and then at one point, I think my youngest came downstairs and was like, "Oh, there's naked women on the TV." I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
But she knew to go right back upstairs. The other ones were like sneaking. At
I'm
the,
pretty
at the
sure
pillars.
Matthew was probably like, "Oh, what's happening down there? Oh, I dropped something down the."
Oops,
So wait, did you-
I fell
did you
down
guys-
the stairs. My bad.
Did you guys watch the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
And that you had never seen it before, Jenna?
No, I would have never watched that.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
All
It's
right.
a little too extreme for me. Some of
That was
them.
a lot. That was.
Hey, that's rock and roll in the 80s, man.
Well, he's in another movie too.
Yeah, he is.
What movie is that?
The Bird Box.
Yeah,
He's in the Bird Box?
he's
Yeah.
he's in a few movies. There's
Yeah.
that other one on Netflix where they take like a drug or something and I forget.
Oh,
And
is it Spiderhead?
I don't know. And then
I don't know, but that looks good.
he's like
Yeah,
in
it does
another
look good.
movie that he like co-wrote and directed or something.
Wait, I want to go back to Bird Box. So what was he in Bird Box?
He was that idiot at the beginning, where him and that cop, lady cop, were getting into it and talking shit to each other, and then ended up in the closet, naked, with each
I
other.
don't remember that part. I didn't
Yeah,
even
I
know
don't remember that
Machine
part.
Gun Kelly existed at that point in time when I watched it.
Yeah.
when did you start like listening to him? I have never heard of him before.
2019 when his first like song when he turned to like punk whatever came out, and I was like, oh my god, I'm in love. So, that's when I just would repeat the song. Like I loved the music video and I would repeat it all the time, and because it just reminded me of Blink-182 and I love them too. So
Oh, Chris probably gonna go to a concert of theirs, by the way. So
wait, what are they coming out?
Oh,
Because
I don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't know. He keeps texting me about concerts. I'm like, I don't want to go.
It will be my
Who's
third
this?
time going to Blink-182, so I'll be down.
Oh, Blink-182.
I'll put you down.
so Jenna, are there any MGK tattoos in your future?
Maybe I'd get a song lyric. I'd do that. I wouldn't do like his face or anything.
Ugh,
That'd be weird.
don't do that.
That'd be a lot. If I'm not putting Kevin James' face on myself, I'm not putting Machine Gun Kelly.
All right. Back to King and Queens. That was a good little tangent. I like it. So, what about some favorite quotes or favorite parts of the episode for you, Alex?
I like after Doug and Kelly get into a fight and Carrie's like, I'll call her for you. And he's like, no, I don't want anything to do with her or something. And then he's like, my whole world is upside down. Like he's just
He's like so distraught. over
yeah.
it. Oh, that's funny. Any other parts? Like, what was your favorite part of the whole episode?
I like at the end too when Carrie's holding on to Deacon and she's like, no,
Oh yeah.
no, you're embarrassing me. And then he's like, this is what did she say? Oh, and then he's like something like, that's your husband or something. She goes, I know, don't remind me or something.
Don't throw it in my face.
Yeah, don't throw it in my face.
You're causing a scene. People are staring at us. I don't care.
Yeah, she didn't say that. I'm
And then when
curious. Oh, go ahead, Alex. Sorry.
No, when the other barista guy comes to Arthur and he's asking, he's like, I need advice too. And he's like, marriage, family, kids. And then he's like, sexual confusion.
I like all those scenes. Like I said, I think those scenes, in my opinion, steal this episode.
Yeah.
Because he's so desperate to give somebody advice that will listen to
Really?
him.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
See,
Oh yeah,
And then
because then in the beginning he tells Carrie, I try to help you with your pathetic life or something.
Yeah. And then he stomps away and he's like, I'm just kidding. I was doing that for dramatic
Yeah.
effect.
Dramatic effect, yeah.
I'm
Quite
really
hungry.
I'm curious,
Yeah, I think-
Alex, with Deacon and Kelly, and so there was like Deacon and Carrie, they went out, and then Doug and Kelly went out. So who did you think would have been more, Mike and you and me and Chris?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to go to a French movie. I don't know, but I don't know. I would say Deacon and Carrie were more like me and Mike.
Yeah, that's what Mike and I watched it, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
that's you and Alex right there.
We're doing more like, I don't know, like the French movie stuff I wouldn't want to go see, but I would like to go see a ballet.
Mike would probably
yeah?
go with you, and I'd
Okay, let's.
That's funny.
But yeah, I'd like to go-kart. Oh, but I don't know. That would like rattle my brain. I think I'm too. I don't know.
What about you, Jenna? What were some of your favorite parts and quotes?
I mean, I'm opposite of you. I mean, I for some reason I've never, don't hate me, I've never really liked the coffee shop part in this episode. I've never, every time I've watched it, I'm like, nah, I don't really like it.
Yeah.
But I love the scenes with all of them, going off with the other spouse because it's just so funny. It makes me laugh. But I think some of my favorite parts were, let's see. So when originally, when they got done at the movie and Carrie saw the International Film Festival and Doug was like, I'm supposed to get drunk and pass out.
Yes.
That made me laugh. And then when Doug comes home and Carrie's cooking the ravioli and she's like, well, how was your day? And he's like, well, Kirby's asking about the girls. I'm going to have to talk to him. I'm going to have to ask you some questions because I'm not 100% sure, what's going on down there with you guys.
She's like, I know. I know.
She's like, we know. So there wasn't there was a lot of the same funny scenes just because, they're going out together different places. So it was a repeat, I think.
Okay.
I also like when he says, when he goes to Arby's with the kids and he's like, what were they supposed to do? Just watch me eat?
You've been at school all day. They need a little roast beef.
We deserve roast beef.
That's my motto.
Dusty, what about you, pal?
Jenna said one on the 100% sure what you guys going on. That was hilarious. That even made my wife laugh. Another one that had me cracking up is when they were at that Q&A thing, and Doug was like, "What symbolizes that my ass is asleep?" And then that's about it. And
Nice.
Jerry Stiller's daughter is in this one. She's the barista in this. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
I thought
like
the
this
opening
episode.
scene was hilarious.
Yeah.
Where he's looking at all the clocks and then she's looking at the microwave and counting down and
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
She's like, what time is it? I gotta catch my train. It's like just go then. I felt like saying that. Just go then. If you don't have to know what time it is.
This is Mountain
figure it out
Standard
when you get there.
Time minus.
Yeah.
5
Oh, yeah.
minutes.
And he's like, I can't do this.
Mountain Standard.
It's just so weird to me. Like, just grab your phone, but they didn't have that back then. Like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So we like to ask this question, Alex.
Okay.
Of our guests. What does King of Queens mean to you, and why do you watch it?
It's just something we did back then. We just watched. It was just a sitcom, and we were from Queens, so it was just funny, like watching this, like especially the beginning where they show the globe, and that's just right by where we live.
That's awesome.
And then that he was a Jets fan, and then Chris was a Jets fan, like all these things about him, you know.
Now, would you and Jenna watch this together sometimes?
Yeah, I think we've
Maybe
never watched it. Oh no.
I don't know if we have.
Did you ever put it on when I've come
I'm
over?
sure, you know, probably. I probably.
Yeah, I feel like it's been on. Not like intentionally, it's just been on before the
It was just
podcast
on
or
in the
anything else.
background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a question. Does every fat guy in Queens wear a Mets jersey?
Yes.
Because that's something that comes up in one of the episodes where he has that secret admirer.
I don't remember that one.
You don't remember that? Because there's like, I like the Mets jersey you're wearing, and you remember the karaoke episode where he has that creepy stalker, and like, I like that Mets jersey you're wearing, and then everybody leaves like, hey, every fat guy in Queens wears a Mets jersey.
Well, when the Mets are doing good, which is like the first 2 games, and then they go downhill, everybody breaks out their Mets gear. So
They're good this year.
I was gonna say, except for this year.
Yeah, they're
really
first
good
this year.
how many games have they played?
60 to
half
70.
the season.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
they're,
wow.
they're already at All-Star break soon.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, they're doing
Yeah,
good.
they're
Yeah, Chris is always like, they're in first place. He's like, they played 2 games. I'm like, oh my God.
That sounds like me with my cubbies.
He's always hopeful.
All right, let's do a little review and ratings. IMDb had 351 user ratings at a 7.9 out of 10 stars. Again, I don't like this new Facebook poll. It's really annoying.
Saw it.
I don't know. We had 14 votes, which obviously is not a lot for us. 57% of people that voted 4 stars. And then it was 3 stars was 28%, and then 5 stars was 14%.
I gave it a 5.
Alex, we used to like break it down. It used to be a lot better than this. I used to give it a score and stuff, but now with this whole,
I hate
it's
that
like
they're
all this
changing it.
advanced math I'd have to figure
Yeah.
out. So out of 10, what would you rate this, Alex, and why?
Out of 10,
Yeah, out of 10.
I would probably give it an 8, only because of our situation that we just discovered last week. So it just kind of hit home. And then the other one that you had told me about, like the upstairs wife and downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now as I got older, I can like relate to a lot of these things that happen in the show more. And like when you're married, it's just different, you know? So yeah, I think an 8.
Okay. That's a very respectable score. Jenna, how about you?
I've always loved this episode. I don't necessarily know if it's in my top 10. I haven't still figured out my top 10, but I'm gonna do 8.7 because it's one I'll always watch and still find funny every time. So
Absolutely. Okay. 8.7. That's great. Dusty, how about you?
This is I think I'm gonna add this to my top 10. This is a hilarious episode. I'm gonna give this I'm gonna say a 9.4.
Wow.
I think it'd be
9.4.
funny if they added Spence and Danny as one of the couples too.
that would have been
That
funny.
would have been hilarious. Like
yeah,
if they were like on the outskirts and like trying to like
Yeah.
get in on the action.
yeah.
I could see that. As for myself, I'm going to give it an 8.3. I really, like I said, I really like the Arthur scenes in the coffee shop. So, well, listen.
What are you laughing at?
The one where the barista loses her job and he's like, "That's what
Oh
you
my
get
God.
for
You hurt my feelings.
that's payback."
Well, you hurt my feelings. Now we're even.
Yeah, now we're even.
That shit cracked me up.
I'm gonna be on the street. Well, you hurt my feelings.
You should have heard my feelings.
Listen, 50 episodes in, guys. I'm very proud of it. I'm very happy. Thank you all for listening.
Yeah.
We have 207 of these to do.
Yeah.
So we're only a quarter of the way through. Not even a quarter of the way through.
We've been doing this for over a year now.
Yeah. And it's I don't know, I have a lot of fun with it.
Hell yeah.
Alex, what'd you think of the episode? I mean, I know it was a rough start.
Oh no, I think it's really cool. It's so fun. You just hang out and
you
talk.
have fun. All right.
Yeah, I love it.
Awesome.
And I was honored to be a guest on here, so thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're welcome back anytime.
I kind of invited myself, right?
Did you?
No, I don't think because I think we've said like you should be a guest before.
I know, but then
go ahead.
When you came over, you were like, you said something about the Catch podcast, and I said, oh, I should be on it. You're like, oh, okay.
Well, I just never really thought that you would want to be on it because it's not like you're obsessed with King of Queens like I am. So I just never really.
But I remember, like, I know I've watched every episode. It's just been so long since I watched it when it was on. You know how many years ago when it originally came on. So, but when I watched this one, I remember that I had seen it in the past. You know.
That's awesome.
I just want you to talk in Greek again, just so I can watch Justy's face.
Well, what do you want me to say?
Say something. I don't know.
Kalinista. I just said goodnight. And I'll say Efkaristo. Thank you in Greek. Did you snort?
I did snort.
You caught that, huh?
When I really laugh, I snort loud.
That's great. Dusty, tell us where the folks can find us on the social.
You got it. Instagram is at Shutty Uppy Podcast. Facebook is at Shutty Uppy Let's Talk King of Queens. And TikTok is at Shutty Uppy Podcast. I've got to add some stuff onto the TikTok because I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah. Well, you know me, I'm off TikTok, so I don't know.
I'm telling you, we should do one when we do Matthew's lessons. It would be funny.
Do what, a TikTok?
Yeah.
I'm down.
Let's do it.
Can I watch TikTok without having a TikTok?
Yeah, we can send it to you and you should be able to see it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't have TikTok. I'm not allowed. My husband doesn't let me have TikTok. I watch Jenna's TikToks.
Yeah, I got rid of it because I was like, I'm watching it too much.
Yeah, I'm addicted to it.
For me, you know.
My wife gets pissed off at me because I have certain times because I make money doing it, and I have certain times that I want to do it, and she's like, oh, you could do it an hour later, blah blah, or at different times. Like, no, I was like, this is where I get the most views. This is where I get the most followers. I'm gonna do it at this time.
So it has to be live. TikToks have to be live, or you can
No, just make a video and then post it at a certain time.
At a certain time, okay.
Yeah, usually I post one in the morning, afternoon, and at night.
Yeah, man, and you got the secret formula down, so that's awesome.
Past few days, I haven't been getting any views, and I told my wife that. She's like, just shut up. 3 days ago, you had like 100,000 views. It's like, okay. I was like, I like to have my views every day.
Yeah, man, especially when you're getting that money for it.
Well, that, and I'm getting free shit too. Like, I got people sending me a remote control helicopter that's coming in a couple days. I got a remote control boat that's coming in a few days. And they're sending me like free shirts and stuff like that. I fucking love it.
Hell yeah.
I want free stuff.
I know, right?
Alex loves her free stuff. We've got some stories.
I changed a little bit.
She has.
I spend money now.
So, all right. Well, Alex, seriously, thank you very much.
Thank you guys
for coming on, and we will talk to everyone. Oh, Jenna, what's any final thoughts? Closing comments.
No, thank you, Alex, for coming on. My friend.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that. All right. Well, until we all meet again and talk about some more King of Queens. Thanks a lot for listening.
Thank you.